online classes, and today we can learn first lesson of chemistry, that is periodic table and electronic configuration. As we know, this is the first lesson of the 10th standard in the first part of our textbook. So what is the name of the lesson? Periodic table and electronic configuration. So these two terms, periodic table and electronic configuration, these two terms are closely related. How they are closely related? The periodic table is based on the structure of the atom. The modern periodic table is based on the structure of the atom, and that structure will be based on the electronic configuration. So now we know these two terms are closely related, and if we know the atomic number of an element, we will be able to predict the position of that element in the periodic table, as well as we will be able to determine the properties of that element. Example, sodium. Atomic number of sodium is 11. So if we know atomic number of sodium is 11, we can write the electronic configuration of sodium. Last year we have studied what is the electronic configuration of sodium. Electronic configuration of sodium is 281. It is the electronic configuration of sodium. As we know 281, we know 2 KLM, K shell, L shell, M shell. So how many electrons are there in outermost shell? 1 electron. So we can say that it belongs to first group. Sodium belongs to first group, and how many orbit or shells are here? 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 shells. So it belongs to third period. What is its group? Group 1 and period 3. So in this way we can find out the position of the element in the periodic table if we know the atomic number and electronic configuration. If we know the atomic number, then only we can write the electronic configuration. We have said that the basis of the periodic table is electronic configuration. We have said that the basis of the periodic table is structure of atom, or we can state the periodic law as the properties of elements are the periodic functions of their atomic number. What is the reason for this periodic function? The reason for the periodic function is its atomic structure. Atomic structure is related to electronic configuration. Now let's see how they are related. Last year we have studied different models of atom. We have studied Thomson's model of atom, Rutherford's model of atom, and Bohr's model of atom. So we have written this electronic configuration based on Bohr's model of atom. So remember, this year we are studying that this Bohr's model also there are some drawbacks. So let us see what are they. According to Bohr's model, do you remember Bohr's model? According to Bohr's model, the electrons are revolving around the nucleus in specific path called orbits. Okay, and also we know that as the electrons moving away from the nucleus, the energy of the electrons increases. As the electrons moving away from the nucleus of an atom, the energy of that electron increases. And in the same way, as the distance from the electrons increases from nucleus, its attractive force between nucleus and electron decreases. As the distance from the nucleus increases, its energy increases and its attractive force decreases. Let us write the electronic configuration of some elements. Let us write the electronic configuration of lithium. Atomic number of lithium is 3. So its configuration is 2, 1, because we know that K shell can accommodate 2 electrons. So first 2 electrons went to K shell, and remaining 1 electron it went to L shell. lithium. After, let us write the configuration of sodium. Atomic number of sodium, already we have written sodium. Atomic number of sodium is 11, so its configuration is 281. Now let's write the configuration of argon. Argon is an inert gas, so atomic number of argon is 18, so its configuration is 288. Up to here it's okay, very easily we can write. Now I'm asking you to write the electronic configuration of potassium. What is the atomic number of potassium? Atomic number of potassium is 19. K19. So what will be its electronic configuration? You may write the electronic configuration of potassium as 289. It is wrong. Actually, electronic configuration of potassium is 2881. It is wrong, and electronic correct configuration is 2881. There will be a lot of confusions will be there in you. Why? What is the reason for the confusion? We know this potassium contains 4 shells. So we know argon, the electronic configuration of argon, we know 288. What is the outermost shell? M is the outermost shell. There it contains 8 electrons. But in your mind you know what is the maximum capacity of M shell. What is the maximum capacity of M shell? It is 18. 18 is the maximum capacity of M shell. Then you may ask, why the electron have gone to next shell, N shell? Why electron have gone to 4th shell? To understand this, what we should know? We should know the subshell electronic configuration.